Well, Ambassador, I want to probe a little bit more on those deeper forces that you mentioned based on your time as Finland's ambassador in Moscow. As we said earlier, you spent a considerable amount of time with President Putin. I'd like to ask you, are you concerned about President Putin's state of mind at this point? There's been a lot of speculation here in the United States about his access to accurate information, about the isolation that he apparently has embraced during COVID. What do you make of that, and how seriously should we take the possibility that he's no longer a rational actor?
I think it's if I look at the decisions made by Russia recently, the invasion and so on, I think of course you may have to ask these questions because as we see it, the decisions made by Russia now recently, they are basically bringing or contributing to a totally different results that what they wanted because now you have a war, you have a united Western front with sanctions. We are seeing already that NATO is increasing its presence in the eastern flank of the alliance. And then you also have countries like Finland and Sweden, which are actively debating possibility of joining the alliance. So one has to, of course, ask that how rational are the decisions that basically produce totally opposite results of what you actually had in mind initially. What I see now taking place in Russia, and it's been going on for a couple of years, is that there seems to be a kind of deeply embedded historical vision of the future of the country. So it's my kind of observation that there is a kind of a desire to turn back the geopolitical clock several decades. And I think now we see that you can't do that unless you are ready to use massive force, which we are now seeing taking place in Ukraine. So I think there's this kind of a historical vision, idea of somehow restoring something that was lost. And of course, this kind of a vision is in total conflict with the post-Cold War order rules-based system that we had in Europe. And I think that's what is at stake now.